Yesterday, my husband called me agitated. He said, I'm handling stress, I'm eating clean, I'm going to the gym and exercising, I'm doing everything what this holistic lifestyle requires me to do. How come I still have this snotty nose and this running eyes and I feel like shiz and I have no energy? How come I caught this back to school September virus and now I feel like this? And I started to smile and I told him, holistic living does not automatically guarantee that you are never ever gonna get sick and you are going to live for 150. So let's clear this up, and this is what I would like to talk with you about today. And hello and welcome, I'm Rita Rózsás, and welcome to the Holistically. So there is a common misconception that if you live holistically, if you live wholly, that you are never gonna get sick, then it's going to have an invisible shield for all the viruses and everything which is going around, then you are always gonna be healthy and you are going to live until you are 200 and it's a guaranteed happiness, health and wealth. This is not true. Your quality of life is going to be much higher compared to someone who is not living like this. Yes, that is for sure. But when you live holistically, there is not always and never, but it is more and fewer. So what do I mean about that? Yes, you are gonna have, because of the quality of food what you are eating, because of the quality of how you move your body, and because of the quality of how you handle your mind and your mindset is going to give you advantage and give you a better chance to be healthy for more than for the others. So what do I mean about that? My son, for example, haven't missed a day in the past 2 years in school due to illnesses. That's what it means. He got more health and less sickness. Same with my husband. He's been working for this company for 11 years and I think he's been home for illness like 2 or 3 times. And that was because he had an operation on his nose. So it wasn't because of any kind of, viruses or whatever was going on. This is what I mean by more and less. He got more health, or they got more health and less illnesses. More time to be healthy or staying in this healthy stage and less time being sick. So I do get why my husband was so agitated and irritated, because in his mind, and for a lot of people's mind, if I only eat organic and if I leave out gluten and lactose, if I go to the gym, if I meditate for 10 minutes a day, that is a sure guarantee for health and wellness. No, it's not. It's not either or, and it's not always or never. It is fewer sickness because you support your body and mind in a way as they are designed to, and that is you are going to enjoy more health. So how come, and I did explain this to my husband yesterday, how come that he actually caught this kind of autumn back to school virus? Do you remember this triangle? Body, mind, nutrition. They are all being reconnected to each other, and that's who actually we are. So he was complaining that he is doing everything on the body side, which is true. He goes to the gym, he works out, he exercises, he rests, he is stretching so he is doing a lot of things for his body. What about his nutrition? He is extremely mindful for his nutrition and his support system. He does not eat gluten and lactose. He tries to eat as much of an organic food as he can, a lot of veggies, a lot of protein. So he's eating, I would call it, as clean as it can be. But there is one more side which is left out. And knowing our past 4 weeks has been quite intense. We had a 2.5 weeks, I wouldn't say holiday, because we went home to Hungary to visiting family, which wasn't about rest at all. So it was quite very intense, full of programs. It was great, but we didn't have time to rest. We got back here to the UK. Next day he went back to work. And for this weekend, we spent the whole weekend in London. Again, no time to rest. And we both feel it. If you don't rest, your body is going to make you to rest. And this is what this virus is all about. He is tired, he is overloaded, he needs some switch off time, he needs some rest. And if you don't allow it, and you push yourself, yes, I have to go to the gym, yes, I have to eat clean, yes, I have to be mindful of the stress what I'm having, your body is going to make you to slow down. Does it make any sense? So for his question, how come I'm doing all of this and I still caught this virus, and living holistically should be my sure guarantee of long-term forever health? It's not. One is because we are human beings, whether we like it or not. We live in this human body. So we will have to deal and handle with all of this environmental stuff, not just inside us. And again, you can overdo the body side, you can overdo or just do nicely the nutritional side. But if you leave your mind out, the rest, what your mind is craving, just to do nothing after 2.5 weeks of intense holiday, after an intense London weekend, your mind is going to make your body more susceptible to this kind of things which is going around, and it's going to make you to slow down because that's what you need, that's what you want. You feel it because I felt it myself. I just wanted to lay on the sofa and do absolutely nothing. I needed a holiday after our holiday. I needed to rest out that 2.5 weeks. And it took me 4 days, not completely, but after 4 days I started to feel a little bit restless. But I felt that I need that 4 days of quiet, doing nothing, no exercise, eating, yes, to be mindful of that, but just pure rest. And that's what my husband's missing piece was. So living holistically is more of a good stuff and fewer of a bad stuff. It's not never and always, to remember that, and to always remember your triangle, because the triangle will definitely remind you of exercise, eat well, and be mindful of what's going on. Mindfulness doesn't mean you need to meditate. I didn't feel for meditating. I didn't feel for doing anything. And I actually listened to that, and I did nothing without feeling bad. So that was my husband's missing piece, and I hope it clarifies this kind of misconception that holistic living is a surefire guarantee of health, happiness, wellness, and all of these goodies. You are gonna get more of that and fewer for the bad stuff. I thank you for your attention, and I see you next time.